Hiya, it's me, Bev, and I've got another story for you today. And today it's called At the Bottom of Dudley's Garden, and it's by Dina Mason Eagers, illustrated by Anna Platz. So let's make a start. Let's get this thing set up. Okay, here we go. Lily Katinka thought she was the most beautiful and special flower in Dudley's garden. The other flowers admired her elegance very much. Dudley himself thought that all the flowers in his garden were very special, including those at the bottom of the garden. What was at the bottom of the garden? At the bottom of the garden was a wildflower meadow, where the grass grew long and wildflowers spread freely. It was the favourite part of the garden for the bees and the butterflies. They loved the meadow flowers and spent many hours each day among them. Now, Lily Katinka had pride of place in the flower bed next to the patio, where Dudley often sat out in the summer evenings with a slice of his favourite apple pie. From there, Lily Katinka could see everything in the garden. She could see Daffy Dahlia and Lulu Lupin smiling away in the sunshine. She could see sweet Penelope P climbing the willow canes, and Portia Peony looking fabulously flouncy in her special corner. It troubled Lily Katinka when Dudley stopped mowing the end of the lawn and started letting the grass and weeds grow there. She could not understand why part of the garden, which now looked so untidy, got so much attention from the bees, the butterflies, and even from Dudley himself. One day Lily Katinka decided she had to say something. "They are just ugly weeds down there," she told the butterflies. "They are just scruffy grasses down there," she told the bees. "Oh no, Lily Katinka," they cried. "You are quite wrong. Those are the most important flowers in the garden. You should get to know them." This made Lily Katinka rather worried and just a little bit cross. She thought that she was the most important flower in the garden. What was so special about those weeds? She had to find out. The next time a buzzing bee was feeding on her pollen, she asked the bee to tell her the names of the weeds. "Well," said the bee, "they are Humphrey Comfrey, Chloe Clover, Harebell Helene, and Pippa Poppy and Cornflower Blue. They're really nice and they're helping to save the planet." With that, the bee buzzed away to the next flower, Daffy Dahlia, but struggled to get the pollen among Daffy's many overlapping petals. So the bee gave up and went back to the wildflowers, which were very easy to feed from. Soon the bee was back with lots of bee friends. "We need to tell you something, Lily," they buzzed. "It's about the wildflowers. We need them. They're full of pollen, and without them there just wouldn't be enough food for us to eat. It's our job to travel from flower to flower, spreading pollen as we go. This is called pollination, and it's what plants need to produce fruit and vegetables. But if there isn't enough pollen for us, we bees will die out, and poor Dudley wouldn't even be able to have apple pie any more. The apples wouldn't grow." "Well, I had no idea," said Lily Katinka. She was now very worried about Dudley. "I have certainly learnt my lesson. Those wildflowers are very special, and I should never have said they were ugly. You bees need them very much, and so does Dudley, and all the humans. I am very glad such special flowers are in the same garden as me." Now every time Dudley came and sat on the patio by her to eat his apple pie, Lily Katinka was very happy that he had let the wild flowers grow at the bottom of the garden, and so were the bees. At the bottom of Dudley's garden, Humphrey Comfrey, Chloe Clover, Harebell Helene, Pippa Poppy, Cornflower Blue, and all their wildflower friends were very glad that they were now welcomed into the garden by the other flowers. They could see Lily Katinka smiling and waving in the wind at them from the patio, and they smiled and waved back. And Lily Katinka made a promise to herself that she would never again judge flowers by their petals. That was a good story. Hope you liked it. See you next time.